Interesting question. What about starlight energy? I want to give a preface to it first, in that as a part of this adventure over the last 10 years, I feel like as I was getting visions and the messages would come in very different ways, from buzzings in my ear to pressure in different parts of my body to songs that would come in my mind that had no business being in my mind. All kinds of ways to get signals from the other side. And so as I followed these guidances, new information would always come in, or a new person would come in to tell us some information that was important. So I would be meeting all kinds of people that I had no intention of ever meeting, and going places I had no intention of going, and seeing things I had no intention of seeing. So, you know, as you're going through this year to year, month to month, you get a perspective. You know, something's happening. So, as also aided by the psychics giving us information, we seem to be led to do certain things. Well, in many cases, I felt like, in a way, these were tests of us. If we followed the information, it seemed like we were getting rewarded in some way. And in some ways it felt like maybe a rat in a maze, and he finds the pathway to the cheese, he gets rewarded with the cheese. I felt like being led on these trips around the world was a reward. I think when they gave me the message to paint, and that feeling, that craving to paint, that was a message and a reward. Then one day, I believe 2007 or 8, I had my wife got a call from a close friend, and she was about 100 miles away, and she wasn't feeling very good. And so my wife Carol talked to her, and I talked to her just a couple minutes. And that was on Friday. The next morning, this same friend, woman friend of Carol's, called me. She's never done that, ever, ever, ever. And I said, well, why are you calling? She says to me, I don't know what you did, but I'm cured of what I had yesterday. And it was so sudden, Tom, I don't know what to tell you, but you cured me. I said, well, that can't be. Over the phone? You know. So I said, you come over when you get back into town. Let's experiment. So she came to our house, and I touched her with my hands, and she could feel this energy. And she actually began to kind of almost float away from me, in a way. It was weird. All I can say is it was weird. And so I started to experiment on some of my friends by touching them, and one of them passed out immediately. You know, like you would see with a preacher touching someone on the forehead, that kind of thing. That, you know, that was amazing. Others could feel this very strange energy that was very peaceful to them, made them almost sleepy. You know, so the more and more I experimented, I found out there was something I could feel within me. Then I had people approach me that were sick in one form or another, from a migraine headache to a very serious illness. And I would spend time with them to touch them if they wanted this experience, you know. But every time it seemed to help them with their problem. So there's been a lot of this, and I don't know how to explain it other than what I'm calling it now, starlight energy. And what I tell you it is I feel like I'm a hollow pipe, and if I focus right, I can channel up this energy that goes through that pipe, and it goes to that person, and that energy helps that person in whatever way they wish to be helped. And it's very interesting. So I feel it's another reward. If you can help people in some particular way, and I don't control this energy, it just wants to do what it wants to do. So I feel like it's a gift, and so we try to help people when they desire it, and so very interesting. All these things along this path, all these changes. That's Starlight energy.